video. Yes, I did one the other time, but due to the network I have to stop it, and here I am again. We'll continue from where we stop. Yes, we'll just continue from where we stop. We won't let anything to distract us this time around. Alright, so I said I'm making 6 of these and I have 4 already. I have 4 of these already. Can you see? There are 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Alright, so this is the third line of the granny square that I was making. This is the third line of it. This is the third line of the crochet granny square. Alright, so and from what I said in the previous video is that this time around we'll be making different kind of crochet wear, and what I'm actually making now is a granny square art. Yes, it's a granny square art. Can you see? Let me put it on for you to see it. So as you can see, this is a granny, I don't know if it goes with my color, but this is a granny square art, and I'm making another one this time around, and that's because that's what my customer wants. My clients ordered for it. She said she would love it on me and she would like to have one for us. So I was like, okay, no problem. I will do justice to that. I will do justice to that. Alright, so we're almost done with the third line of the crochet, the granny square art. And another thing I would like us to talk about in our video today is about the challenges crocheter face. I don't know if we have any crocheter in the house. Please, you can just signify by saying hi, just for me to know that you're a crocheter. And if anything I'm saying, if you have any other, any other, should I say, solution, or any other best way you want a crocheter to get things done, I would appreciate if you can just tell us in the comment section. It will help a lot. It will surely help a lot, because we are here to learn from each other, and the goal is the goal is not to make anybody feel less of themselves. No, we won't do that here. We won't do that here. No, not at all. The goal is only to do the right thing. Are we getting it now? Alright, so number one challenge is, I think, crocheter face is customer. We have a lot of people that love crocheting, and like me, when I started crocheting, I took crocheting as an hobby, just something I like doing like this. I was just making something very, very simple, and with time I realized I can do better with this. Okay, I think I can do better. Then what else can I crochet? And I was like, okay, let me start crocheting a headband. So I crocheted lots of designs, and before I know, people start in the process. Yes, the process is, there was a time whereby I can make a granny stitch. YouTube, I have to is that just put effort, put all your mind to it, and with time I can tell you that you will surely make a design like this top I'm putting on. I know that. Okay, let me show you guys very well. Can you see my top? I made this myself, and someone has said, can you make it in my church? Yeah, I realized that I can use my crochet to make a beret. I have a lot of orders, so sitting down and create videos sometimes is it here, even if I am or location. Yeah, location. Yeah, location is a very important. It's a very important. Tell someone that my location, know that you are actually. I've made this. This is the third line, like I said. Now the goal is to make something like this. All right, customers will be telling you they are not interested. We should always encourage them. It should be the 4.0 for the last part makes my work good, beautiful, and to me it's more easier because as I'm doing it, getting more taken. I think using a bigger hook is actually the best for me. There was a time but when I bought pack of hook, I realized that, oh my god, girl, you've been missing, like, so you've been missing, because sometimes I'm just struggling. We have 6.5 big, we still have a lot of big crochet hook, but depending on the design you want to make. If you are making by using those big yarns, those shape yarns, you can use the bigger size, the bigger size hook, and to make your work very fast. All right, so another challenge is that crocheter do face is to tell people about your product, sell crochet wares, because I met someone like 3 years ago, and I think that was 3 to 4 years ago. She was like, no, my darling, don't be discouraged. And she even told me, if you want to learn more design, learn more about knitting. And then I was also crocheting, because crochet is when you're using a hook, and knitting can be when you're using a pin, or we have the machine design of knitting. We have the central knitting hook to make sweaters. But there are some designs that when you use your knitting machine itself, and this is a knitting design, I was stressing, and the fee the pay was not really okay. So but when I started learning how to make crochet, it really helped me to use different designs. So I learned, no, I told you guys I went to learn the knitting machine. So that's where I learned how to use machine, and I make pillows. I make different kinds of pillows. I'm also the one that made this design. I made this design too. Yes, I remember that I made this design. Can you see? And it's beautiful. I was like, so different from me using my hand, my crochet hook. I can also use my hand and do like make a knitting pattern. I was like, really? So I even prefer the knitting pattern at some point. But girl, I can't lie to you guys, I love crocheting, because one of the advantage of crocheting is that I can take just my hook. Sorry, don't let me remove this. I can take just my hook, just my stitch marker, and my scissors, I think for now, and the tape rule. Yes, the tape rule. My tape rule is not here, and the tape rule. I will just take it wherever I'm going, pack it in a small purse, and I'm good to go with a few yarns in my bag. But if I want to make something like this, all I need to do is I need to get, and I can't be carrying my machine all around. It's not easy carrying machine all around. All right, so what I'm just trying to say is that the crochet design, it's good, and the knitting design too is good. And if you're opportune to learn how to use a knitting machine, is another advantage for you. Yes, it's another advantage for you. I promise you guys that some days, very soon, I will use the knitting machine. I have two types of knitting machine. I have the central knitting machine, and I also have this, should I call it Rika? Yes, Rika knitting machine. That one that looks like the K brothers. I looks like the yes, I think K brothers, something like that. I have, I look like, sorry, the brother, yes, the brother machine. I have something like that. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay, so the thing is that I have come to realize that the two is not bad, and is even an added advantage if you can make both the crochet and the knitting, using the knitting machine. Yes, and if you can also use the pin, that two pin, to make a design too, is not bad. It's a very good one too, depending on what you want to learn. I will just tell you that you just put more effort and learn it. Are you with me now? It's helped a lot. I want to encourage every one of us. I've mentioned a lot of challenges, and let me say two or three solution. Then maybe in our next video I will bring new ideas and drop some other solutions for us. Okay, so one of the solution is that you should know your niche, know those that really likes what you do. I remember one of my very good friend, she told me she liked my crafts, and she bought some things from me. Then after a few time, I wasn't able to reach out to her, and I was even thinking, because she told me she wants to buy a particular design. So I'm done with this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it remains just one. All right. So she told me that a she wants to buy a bikini bra, the bralette and the short. And I was like, no problem. Them referring to a friend and all. So the first solution, like I said, is know your niche, those that like your product. I realized she liked my product. Tune to her, I check up on go. Make sure you have the desire to always put on your craft. It will help a lot. Always